Week 2, week 3 of Utrecht, basically the end of our really short stay in the Netherlands. First off, got this really good sandwich. It was fresh, like ingredients, a little pricey, but for the mozzarella, the meat, the greens, it was very, very good. And then the week, we were in this classroom, and you can see the setup that people did for UA, her birthday, and also my professor's birthday. And I think afterwards I took this photo of us getting coffee and doing our next readings. And then the following day we encountered this cat, very sleepy, did not care that we were there, but super duper sweet. It says original formula on the Mountain Dew can. Was surprised that Mountain Dew was being sold here in Europe. Yeah, with the actual like sugar, it did not taste good. With everything else in the can, it was bad. I'm a liar in that photo. I took one sip and I was like, oh yeah, it's not bad. And I also lost my thumb ring. It made me so sad. But it's okay. Really long pretzel, and also the tower, which I took many photos of. But that's on the way to the movie theater. We went to a movie like place. They have movie theaters here, but also they have like smaller film places. So this one down below where you kind of first walk in, there's one spot to go see movies, and then up here where you can look down and there's the menu by the bar, and I think you can also get food. We saw the movie Call Me X, which it was really, really good. I enjoyed it, and we even got to take a photo and just like hang out with the actress too after. She was really cool. And then literally the next morning we went to Amsterdam bright and early. That photo is a photo of the castle, or not castle, more of palace would be the right word. This like statue. In my other video for shopping, I have this place, this like fantasy fairy place. It was so cute, decked out from head to toe, but apparently you weren't supposed to take photos, so whoops. We went to this fish sandwich shop, and this sweet old guy is the one who runs it. I got a hurling sandwich. It's the type of fish. I know it looks really gross, but it was so good, especially because all the ingredients were fresh. It was really good. I could eat it every day. On the way to the church that I went to sightsee, saw 2 kitties, and yeah, here is a little playthrough of the church. There was art that got recovered that was originally painted over on the ceiling. They had the windows they had like this like sheet that went over the glass, so all the light came in as like fractured like rainbow. It was really pretty. All kinds of I forget what it's called, but like tinted glass, like art. A lot of people were very bare. I kept kind of tripping over like myself because the floor is uneven due to these graves, because they're all engraved. There's a small organ on top, and then there's this big beautiful one which I thought was really cool. And you might see those like bundles on the floor. Those are from the art exhibition done by I think a Korean artist. It's supposed to be for women traveling from place to place, putting all their clothes in these bundles. It's a specific art form or name for it, but I forgot. And it shows like what is settled, what is left, just like those aspects. Also, these wall pieces had skulls and bones. I'm guessing they're of the original people, but I'm not fully sure. There was these 2 wooden religious pieces too, not really sure. But there's also this red room. Had not really anything too crazy. I mean, it just had some pieces. No description though. But stepping in there, stepping out, I felt fine. I totally didn't feel like I just like was in the presence of an almighty being or anything. You know, I'm sure it's fine. The church is actually within the red light district, which is a place where sex workers work. So I got to see Belle, the statue for sex workers. And also this one, I'm not really sure what the name of this one was, but it's on the floor. Yeah, just some other photos of Amsterdam that I took. By the palace house, I'm not really sure what the right word is. There's all kinds of activities, activists, and like performances being shown. And then on the way to Anne Frank's house, there was all these decorated bikes that were really pretty. This is the entrance before we went in. They built like a whole like museum around it, and we went into Anne Frank's house. On the way out, there was also a homo monument for people have flowers, photos. It was really cool. And then towards the end, there was this really pretty like hall that went towards just for the next block, and it was all like tiling. It was so pretty. It was like water, nature kind of landscape. And this is just a group photo of us in the, I think, Prostitution Info Center, I think it's called. And the next day, I was really excited because I got coffee. And both of them, me and my roomie, were locked out. We had candy, so it's okay. Once we got back in, we went out again to the market that was happening, and then we went inside the mall, and oh my god, throughout the mall they had all different kinds of stuff. There's this whole Stitch collection. There were these bath bombs, which were really cool. Got some boba on the like following day, and then also we went to this dessert shop. Got some macaroon. Here are what all the insides look like, because they had like their own specific filling. And my roommate cooked like a green curry for dinner. It was very good. Saw another cat. Saw Lewis. Saw Sassy White Cat before we went to the beach with like the whole group. She was so like sassy in a polite, like don't touch me way. She knew her worth. We biked. Saw this like vintage like rummage sale place, so I took quite a few photos of the different things that I thought were really cool, and also just like structures on the way. And this is us like biking back. Not Lewis, Indian restaurant that we went to. It was really good. Boba from the Vietnamese shop. Saw Lewis again. More photos of Amsterdam just being absolutely beautiful. Us going through an alleyway to go get some pizza. It was actually pretty good. Mine had not bacon, ham on it. Saw Kitty second last morning, or like the last morning. We went to celebrate a classmate's birthday. We sat in this like little comfy like corner area and just did our reading. And then the last day, pretty much, Lewis sat on me. I didn't even mean for him to come onto my lap. I just meant to be near him. But yeah, he didn't want to leave my lap. But then my TA and Anya tried to have Lewis lay with her. He was not too pleased. Afterwards, we went to a feminist bookstore. It was really good. I got 2 books. We also had like our last like party night. It was quite crazy, but it was really fun. We had arm wrestling. It was really enjoyable. I really liked Utrecht. The last day before leaving, we went to this record shop that had ceramic fish for some reason being sold alongside records. But it was a really cool place. And then we finally got to the museum that we wanted to go to. There is a whole museum dedicated to Miffy. I did end up getting some Miffy merch. These are pieces that you'll see are part of the, I keep forgetting the name, it's like Bad Mothers, or like, it's just about like motherhood, the experiences, and even just like childbearing, or even just like women's health in general and reproductive health. It was really cool because it was all different types of mediums, art, experiences, and they even had more like historical pieces too within it. So interesting to see such a space dedicated, and like also very multicultural too. But towards like the middle end, there was this wall where people could write letters to their mom or like mother figure. So I wrote one to my mom and I stuck it on there. There was also this Gorilla Girl, which I find really silly because we talked about Gorilla Girls my first year at Lawrence, So I thought it was really fun to see them reference. Saw a cat on the way home. I was kind of surprised by the amount of US like college merch is there around Amsterdam and Utrecht, but there's also merch of the store that we went to for groceries, and my friend got like the milk plush. Yeah, pretty much it. The morning of leaving to go to Berlin, I returned my coffee cup. Also took a photo of this art piece that we walked past every day to go to class. And that's pretty much it. I'll hopefully have the first week or so of Berlin done the next following weekend. Bye bye!